morning. My name is Henry. I've been using marijuana, ganja, for so many years. I have ran a Comrades marathon 3 times already.
We received stories from all walks of South African life on our relegalization campaign. Some days a story will come our way that completely changes everything. This is one such story. Henry Mngomezulu is an ultramarathon runner, a runner who uses Dagga in his daily life to control his HIV and clean his lungs, a runner with a family to feed who works a night shift and runs in the mornings, a man who has been an inspiration to us. Below the Lion and the Dagga couple sponsored Henry's 2013 Comrades Marathon Challenge. The story started some weeks ago with Henry in Mngomezulu, Soweto, buying running shoes and tracksuits. He was on the Greyhound. We would meet him by car.
If someone accuses me of using drugs, I do. A natural drug, ganja. The mistake which is done by the government in this country and the other countries is to waste money on incarcerating people. If the government could just stop from arresting people for this wise plant, a lot of money could be saved.
The race loomed on the horizon, but first we had a presentation at Yossi's restaurant.
So how's the merch store going?
The merch store's going absolutely fine.
Thank you.
Before our scheduled Dagga couple presentation, we introduced Henry to the crowd.
We are looking at a comrade runner who used to come to Devon, not knowing anyone at all, not knowing where to go for accommodation, not affording the hotel fees, just sleeping there in front of the police station.
Henry told the crowd his story about living with HIV since 2001 and his use of ganja.
Amazingly, in 2008, when I went to be checked again, they couldn't trace this virus anymore. So they said maybe it's a window period. I must come after three months.
Hey guys, good morning. Hey, any thoughts, Henry? How you going to win it today?
Sure, I will.
He's going to win himself.
Yeah, I think that's all that matters, hey?
So at 4 a.m, with sleep in our eyes, we left the guest house to drop Henry at the start line in Durban city centre.
For example, it is kind enough just to slow down the evolution of HIV and AIDS. If this plan could be decriminalized, I'm telling you that challenges like HIV, AIDS, and etc. could be brought to the management. Sicknesses like stroke, like diabetes and the likes could all be brought under control with this plant.
After leaving Henry at the start, we had 10 hours to kill in less than a 2-hour drive. We packed, ate and headed back to the freeway to find a vantage point to film him and cheer him on. It gave us a chance to plug in the office and get our online community up to date with Henry's progress. It didn't take us long to realize everyone was doing exactly the same thing as us, and the journey was going to take a lot longer than first realized. It was our first Comrades, and we didn't think about this bit. The look on the crowd's faces the day before as Henry recounted his story since being diagnosed with HIV in 2001, and how he attributes his success in managing the virus with the Dagga plant is always heartwarming to see. THC has been the main ingredient in the world's longest-selling AIDS drug, Marinol, and ganja is well documented as HIV medication in countries with medical cannabis policies.
Down here now. So you've done 80, you've done 70 kilometers.
There wasn't an ounce of sweat on the man. The I Love Dagga sticker on the back of his official cap was a source of many conversations with fellow runners en route. We left him to tackle the final hill. We had the finish line to get to. It was pandemonium and went down to the wire trying to find our runner. Buzz did an epic job of getting a camera on Henry and tracked him over the finish line in 11 hours and 8 minutes. 8 minutes longer than he aimed for, but still a personal best.
I completely hate tobacco smoking. If I inhale tobacco smoking, I feel like some needles are piercing my chest. But if I inhale Dagga smoke, I feel at ease with God.
Feeling?
Happy, very much happy.
You don't even look tired. You decided.
I'm telling you that if someone accuses me of using drugs, I do. A natural drug, ganja. Legalize it and I will advertise it.